welcome back. It's Dawn at Red Barn Crafty Stuff. I'm on number 6 of the Kuretake 48 set. I've done these half wheels, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 6, I've got the 7th one coming up, but we're going to go ahead and do this. Today's colors are here. It's Rose Madder Deep, Olive Green, Veridian, Ultramarine, Imperial Violet, and my personal favorite, Cherry Blossom. Okay, so let's just jump in. I'm going to turn the book around because it's a little easier, and I'm going to swap these colors too so that I do them in the order in which I'm going to do them on the book, but it's just easier to have them turned around. This one, as you can see, this Rose Madder Deep is broken. I've mentioned this in my previous videos. These the reds and the greens tend to crack, but once you've used them again, this one you can see sealed all the way back up. Now this one is kind of still cracked even after I used it, but it had come all the way unattached, and there's two. Anyway, it's still good to use though. It doesn't change their effectiveness or the colors, and they haven't really come out of the pan, so I've been lucky that way. Anyway, let's start off with 36 Rose Madder Deep, and let's get to some painting here. See what kind of, oh, I know I'm gonna like this because I really like madder in general. It's a very cool pinky red rose in this case, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like this color, and it does not disappoint. And ooh, huh, you know what, it helps if you swatch all your little cubes. Look here, I'm missing two right here. Blank, blank. It's alright, I'll just fake them out. I'm not going to get a pencil and do it now because I'll smear paint around, and we just don't need that. But it helps. I probably took a phone call or squirreled on something in general, as I want to do. It's easy for me to squirrel. Oh boy, I'm just connecting these. Well, didn't mean to, but here we are. It's fine. You get the idea. The idea is not to have perfect boxes. The idea is to have a range of the colors. All right, moving on to 54, Olive Green. I tend to like olive, so, and olive and red look really neat together. So I'm hoping I like this. Think I shall. Oh yeah, that's pretty. I'm just going to fake out this box. Painted enough of these, I think I can figure out where that space would have been. I like earthy greens. They're my favorites. The limey greens and the yellow greens, they're great. They have their place, but my favorites are to this day earthy greens. Schminky has a really neat set of forest greens, super granulating, not influencing you, just mentioning that I happened to get them at the end of last year, and I've just enjoyed the heck out of those things. I got them in December, and oh boy, they're just so much fun. And then, you know, and then Daniel Smith has a color called Cascade Green, which is really a fun green. And a serpentine green, that's another good one. But anyway, moving on. We're moving on to number 55, Veridian. This is a very blue green. Not necessarily my favorite, but often good for mixing. There we go. Oh yeah, she's lovely. If you're into that color, it's a lovely color. Oh yeah, I just enjoy all the crayons in the crayon box. I can't help it. So as I mentioned in the previous videos, the previous installments of this series, this is the 48 pan set, but I'm only doing 42. There's some colors that didn't deem worthy to swatch, like gray, black, white, and then some metallics. I will do a metallic series later. So I'll include those metallics in that one. But this is all of the colors that just, yeah, who needs white swatched out? I mean, come on. And black, for heaven's sakes. I mean, the black could be interesting. And, you know, there may come a point where I change my mind and I do swatch out the gray and the black. But I only had space for 42. And I had some colors that just made sense to leave out. So that's what I did. It's called Executive Decision. And I did it. Okay. That's Veridian. So now we're going to move on to number 64, Ultramarine. And this looks very ultramarine. I think I've also mentioned that if you need, if you've already bought like maybe the 12 or the 24 or the 36 and you see one of these colors here that you just go, oh, I have to have that color, like number 50 Malachite, or number 14 Cherry Blossom, you can order the individual pans. And again, not trying to influence anybody, but just so that you know, you can order the individual pans. I know St. Louis Art Supply has it. You might check Dick Blick or Jerry's Artorama or Cheap Joe's. They may also sell the individual pans. I'm not sure. But in case you're wanting just to pick up one or two colors to go with what you already have, that's a way to do that without having to buy the bigger set, because the bigger set can get costly. And you know, we all need to be watching our pennies and consuming a little bit less, or at least I do. And I could be influenced to buy a lot of art supplies if I let myself. And I'm trying to stick to a plan this year. I buy art supplies once a month, and I'm giving myself a budget. And boy, that's been hard, because, you know, there's certain websites, Amazon, who make it super easy to just get stuff right away. 38 is next, Imperial Violet. That's a good color if you like purple. I don't. So let's see how we like it. Wow, this looks like black going down, but that's okay. We like highly pigmented colors because then we get a whole range of colors as we swatch them or add water to them. And that's what I do like. I do like having colors that are highly saturated so that then I can get a whole range of colors from one pan of pigment. So if you're going for purple, this is a good one because it's a very saturated Imperial Violet. It's on the cool range because most violets are. You know, if I'm liking purple, if I'm needing purple for something, Halloween, this is a great color. I'm a seasonal artist, meaning I like to paint what's in season. So when Halloween comes around, I find myself painting ghosts and the like, and pumpkins, and purple goes with a lot of that. I love the Haunted Mansion. Those guys crack me up. There's little ghosts in the graveyard. The busts, you know, the guys that are singing in the graveyard at the end. Yeah, I love them. Anyway, so this purple would be great for that. Halloween-ish. And the last one, personal fave, because I love cherry blossoms in general, but this color is number 12. Oh, sorry, 14, number 14, Cherry Blossom. And she is in your face, bam. Look at that. Love it. Love it. And she's pretty opaque, as you can see in the stronger levels down here. And then as we get her with more water, she doesn't have a big range though. I mean, perfectly honest. Imperial Violet right next door, you can see quite a bit of range and all those values with the water. And Cherry Blossom is kind of a one-trick pony. She's kind of pink, pink, and pink. She just doesn't have a whole lot. But if you need Cherry Blossom color, I got you. She's got you. She is got a beautiful, vibrant pink that will make your cherry blossoms proud. And I may have some violet in that top color because it sure does look a little purple. I'm going to pull that out, actually. We're going to forget that. We're going to have a do-over on that one. Grab a little bit more pigment, just the tiniest amount, and then let's see if we can put the right hue here, the right value. That's okay. Well, maybe it just has a purple hue to it once it gets out that far. Okay, so that completes number 6. I know I'm upside down, sorry, but it's hard to get it all in the same shot without moving the camera around too much. So we did Rose Madder Deep, we did Olive Green, Veridian, Ultramarine, Imperial Violet, and Cherry Blossom. And I am loving this spread. Look at that big, beautiful book of colors. And then on the next time, we'll have one more. And that's going to be maroon, yellow ochre, sap green, turquoise green, deep cobalt blue, and raw umber deep. Are you excited about raw umber deep? No, neither am I. Anyway, thanks for stopping in. It's wonderful to see you again. See you again soon. Bye.